Welcome back to Spelling TTC Words with Mr. Leolis. Today we're focusing on words that deal with our TTC unit. So get your letters of the alphabet out. And so this week's lesson was riding the streetcar. So our first word naturally will be the word streetcar. Streetcar, it's a big word. So let's make sure it fits there in our camera. The first letter is the letter S. There we go. Find me the letter T. R. Next is the letter E. And the letter E again. Find me the letter T. The letter C. The letter A. And last, the letter R. Lots of double letters in this word. 2 T's, 2 E's, and 2 R's. Streetcar. So streetcar is one of our ways to get around the city with transit. It is pretty much a little train that rides on tracks above the ground that takes people around our city. So let's put our letters back. Streetcars are one of my favorite, or is my favorite way to get around the city. I enjoy riding the streetcars. Okay. All right, our next word is once we get on the streetcar, we go for a ride. So we ride the streetcar, don't we? And we're going to spell this with the first letter, which is the letter R. Find me the letter I. The letter D. And the letter E. Good. Ride. We ride the streetcar. So once we pay our fare, we make sure we take our seat and we go for a ride. Put your letters back. All right, so now when riding the streetcar, it's important to make sure you pay attention to your stop, your streetcar stop. And when it's time to get off, you need to press the button. And that indicates to the driver that you want to get off at the next stop. So let's spell the word press. Letter P. Letter R. Letter E. Letter S. And the letter S again. So again, if you want to get off of the streetcar, you need to press the button, which tells the driver that you want to exit the streetcar at the next stop. Let's put our letters back. And I already gave you a little bit of a clue in terms of what we're pressing. So our next word is going to be the word button. We press the button. Okay, so let's start with letter B. The letter U. The letter T. The letter T again. The letter O. The letter N. And we spelled the words button. So again, if you want to exit the streetcar, you must press the button. And the button is located usually on a pole. And again, you press that button and that tells the driver that you want to exit the streetcar. All right, our last word is the word emergency. It's a big one, emergency. So we'll spell the word first and we'll talk about it. So find me the letter E. The letter M. The letter E again. The letter R. The letter G. Oh, mine doesn't want to come over here. Another letter E. The letter N. The letter C. And the letter Y. Emergency. So this is a big word. So this is when there's a serious problem that's going to happen or is happening. So if you are hurt or someone else is hurt on the streetcar, if you're seeing someone doing something that's not appropriate and it needs to get the attention of the driver or other people like the police, that's an emergency, right? So streetcars have a button, we just spelled that word, that you can press that alerts the streetcar driver or any transit driver. And it's usually a yellow sign and it's somewhere on the streetcar that you can press that button and that alerts, I said, the driver, okay? So emergencies are examples of people who are sick, people who are being hurt, or someone stealing something from someone. So if you see something that's dangerous and not right, make sure you press the emergency button. Thank you for spelling TTC words with Mr. Leolis. We will see you again next week for more spelling activities.